All right, we're live. Hey everyone, I just wanted to hop on for a few minutes to let everybody know the updates on mine and Salvatore Polisi's podcast. Sal was a Colombo associate. He was around a lot of guys that were, that would go on to be major mafia figures and major criminals. But before they became that, they were on the lower end. So Sal got to be around a lot of these guys when he was coming up. He was in prison with a lot of guys. And so, I think now me and him have recorded a total of 4 episodes. We've done one live, but I've been working a lot trying to get that all sorted out and figured out. But we finally are ready to announce our first podcast dates. We're going to have a new podcast out every week, and the intention is to have it out every Monday. And we're just going to keep staying consistent and dropping it. And it's all going to be on our Patreon link, our Patreon channel. The Patreon link is in the video description. So if you want to get all of our exclusive interviews, they'll be on there. Also, if you want to, they're also going to be on YouTube, just little parts of them. There might be 20 minutes or so from just one podcast episode on this YouTube channel that I'm currently on right now. So the YouTube channel, I'll still post videos from our Patreon channel with me and Sal, but a majority of our content is going to be on Patreon. So we're going to start releasing episodes from that, and you'll see, like, I got the dates here. So our first one is going to drop on the 19th of this month, so that'll be on a Monday, and then the following week will be the 26th, and then July 7th, so July 3rd, we'll be releasing our third episode. And then July 10th, we're going to be dropping the fourth one. So each week we're going to be dropping a new podcast. And today we just got done doing an episode on Johnny Russo's podcast, The Hollywood Godfather. He was in the Godfather movie. Tomorrow you'll see the interview that I did with him on my channel. I had him and his co-author and co-host Patrick on as well. I'll be dropping that interview tomorrow, but on next Wednesday you'll see me and Sal on their show, and we went on there just to chop it up and promote our show as well. So it's been a lot of work, but I'm really enjoying it, and I'm ready to start having people watch all the stories and listen to everything that Sal's got going on, because he went through a lot. He has a lot of stories, and they haven't even been told. I mean, he's got the Sinatra Club that he did, the book, and then about his social club that he had made, and he would go on to write a book about it, do a movie. He got involved with Hollywood. He met some cool people like Al Pacino and other guys that were involved with all that. But he's really cool, and I'm looking forward to you guys seeing all of our shows that we're going to be doing. We plan on having different guests that come on our show. The name of our podcast, if you guys don't know yet, but it's a lifetime of Mafia tales, and it's on. I changed my channel name, so if you see that, it's my channel's name is now Invest in Yourself Podcast and a Lifetime of Mafia Tales. That was a different change, I guess. I mean, it's nothing major, but you'll see some of the from each episode that I do. You'll see from each episode that I put out on Patreon, you'll see a little bit of that episode on YouTube. It might be like half of it, or it could be less. I mean, just depending on where is a good stopping point. But he's got really good stories, and they're worth people listening to and watching. We have been in the works and talking with other people to go on their shows and to have them come on ours that haven't really been covered yet. So people will be surprised when they see certain guests and different stuff like that. But it'll be good, and just be on the lookout for that. Like I said, the first date for our first podcast that's going to air, it's going to be on the 19th of this month. Then the second one will be on the 26th, and then the third one will be on July 3rd, and then the fourth one will be on July 10th. And I mean, it's going to be really good. I know people will enjoy him. They'll like him. This guy he's 78 years old, so he was around all these high level guys that are now gone or in prison. I mean, yeah, we listened to we got Sammy the Bull that was around that era as well, but there's not a lot of guys from that time, so it is really, really unique and really really interesting to me, I suppose, and a lot of other people that I know, because our interview that I did with Sal, I mean, it's almost at 50,000 views on my YouTube channel. The first one that I did with him about a few months ago, and so I know there's definitely an audience for Sal. So just stay on the lookout for our podcast. It's going to be coming out here very soon, and if you want to get if you want to subscribe to our Patreon channel, please go to this video description, and our Patreon link will be in there. And all you got to do is just hit subscribe. And there, you can subscribe for a monthly. It's only $10, so monthly it would charge $10, and that helps me and Sal continue to further our what do we want to call it, our motivations, and to want to continue to tell stories and put them out there, because I mean it takes a lot of work and a lot of time. So if Sal wants to do these, and I mean, yeah, people can hear the stories and stuff, but on our end as well, for the time and stuff that we put in, it's a lot of work, but it's well worth it, as long as we get a couple bucks. But thanks for everyone taking the time to watch this. I know it's just live. I don't do these often, but I just figured, you know what, I'll announce this, give people an update. And yeah, I don't know, I just been working, been busy, had a lot of stuff been going on, but of course I've always stayed consistent and always posting on my podcast, the Invest in Yourself one. And now I'm getting everything ready to drop on A Lifetime of Mafia Tales one with Sal. So it's a whole nother podcast to take on, but I'm enjoying it. I've done so much work with it already. I mean, before we even decided to partner up, I mean, we talked for over a few months, just, going back and forth if we're going to do this or not, but finally happening. So on the 19th, like I said, be ready for our first episode, and you'll watch some of it on YouTube. And again, the rest will be on Patreon. But thank you all for taking out some time and watching. I see I got someone in here that's saying hello. Hey, thank you. How you doing? And yeah, I mean, me and Sal intend on doing lives on our Patreon as well, and he'll come on here and do some lives with me too. And on our Patreon too, we also offer, you can directly message Sal on that Patreon app, so you can talk to him, and we can also do lives and bring our fans and whatever followers, whatever you want to call yourselves, on there, and they can talk about, they can ask questions or anything that they want to know from a guy that was actually inside the life. But thanks again for watching. I appreciate it.